Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cash stuffing 20. Not that. 20, what are we? 34, 26, 33. So let's get started. I'm in the kitchen. I have a new setup. I'm still getting used to it. I will probably go back to my old setup. But the nice thing about this setup is that it's a little bit wider, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's better because I can see the camera. Like I can step up and see it. Whereas in my little office corner, I'm sitting. That's the other weird thing is that I'm standing. Okay, car insurance, 55. Oh, that's right. Okay, so what happened today is I have a $50 star note and a $1 star note. So I'm going to put this 50 and this star note aside because I'm going to have to do some finagling in order to get them in order to save those puppies. Okay, so we're going to do another 50. 55 for car insurance. And I don't need to count anything because it's empty. So 55. Preschool gets $4.90. I think this needs to come in a little. Maybe I'll put it right here. How does that look? And then if I need my calculator, we'll just grab it when we need it. Okay. Ooh, that's nice actually having it so close. $4.90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay. So before I do anything, I always forget to do this. $4.90. My little alphabets. My little alphabet challenges. I'll come back to you. Fixed expenses. So for our 20s, I'm pretty sure we have all there is to be had in the 20s until a new year, new dollars come out. Oh, there is an I. Oh, you know what though? Because of my star note, I'm not going to do, I've set $35 aside for my alphabet challenge. But because of my star notes, my $50 star note, which I'm always like happy but dread getting, because then I have to find out how to figure out where I'm going to take $50 from in order to hold on to the star note. I am going to use the 35 from my alphabet challenge to make up for it. So we are back at AT&T is getting 34, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So AT&T has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110. So AT&T should be 1 month ahead. Yay! My car payment gets $200. So there's $300 in car payment. And I think, so my car payment, I think I already deposited that. So my car payment was due here. So I already deposited that. So I'm just trying to figure out if I am actually a month ahead. Let's look at February. I've got January. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next week, if I do 200 again, I should be a month ahead on my car payment. Yay. Okay, cell phone's getting 30. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. 148. And I think this is already a month ahead. Cleaning is getting 65. Subscriptions is also a month ahead already. So subscriptions has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97. 197. Health insurance gets 25. So 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. 238. SoCal Gas is getting 40. 100, 250, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 277. Groceries is getting 100. How did I decide to break that up? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and a 10. Okay. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I am tired. Today was another day of rushing home because my husband is out of town because we had a pipe burst in our apartment in Cincinnati. And let me tell you, the lady on the phone, the insurance lady, says it always looks worse than it is. And she's not wrong. The upstairs tenant called us and sent a video. He goes, he's a young kid. He's in college. Super nice. Where are we at? Gas. 20, 40, 60. No, we're at spending. 50, 60, 70, 210s. Okay. He goes, I heard water running. 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So I go down to the basement because he's on the second floor. It's a 2-story duplex. His apartment is upstairs. The first floor is a short-term rental. He goes, I thought I heard water running. I went downstairs and he called us. He goes, there's $70 and 220s at 10 and 5. Okay. 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70. So Luke has a bunch of singles. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 86. We're on the phone with him. He sends us this video, but we haven't looked at this video yet. He just says there's quite a bit of water coming through, and 100, 60, 100, 86. Dining out, it's getting 70. But he says that he uses the phrase, quite a bit of water, just quite a bit of water. And we're like, okay, what's happening? Sends us a video, and it's like downpour. The whole basement. The water basically busted through from the faucet behind the pipe behind the tub in the bathroom. It burst through the plaster. Like when they say like pipes burst, they literally burst. Like it exploded. It had to have exploded. We didn't see it, but it had to have exploded because it came through the plaster wall. And then it just shot all over the living room. And it was so much water, it was just raining in the basement. And the insurance agent, 50, 150, 55, 60, 1, 2, 162. She goes, it always looks worse than it is. And I was like, okay. Like, it could have been, the pipe could have burst in the upstairs apartment. Nothing is going into diapers. And then it would have come through the first floor apartment, and then it would have been a real disaster. Thankfully, the pipe burst on the first floor, so it only came through. But 20, 40, 65. Everything had to come out. All the floors had to come up. We had carpet. 20, 40, 65. All the carpet had to come up. You know, the insurance company was like, start remediation. Get blowers in there. And my husband gets there and he sends me a video and he's literally like, squish, squish, like walking on the carpet. It's completely soaked. There's no saving the carpet and it has to come up because we don't know what's underneath because we just bought the house like a year and a half ago. We bought the house that had carpet. So we don't know what the floors are underneath. Long story short, she's not wrong. Once we got all the flooring up, you just think you're going to like, you just think it's the end of the world. And then you get all the carpet up and the remediation team comes out and they, you know, it's like part hardwood, part carpet. And they did have to rip up the bathroom, but it's all really small. It's not, you know, 22 for the sapphire, you know, and she's right. Once like the initial shock wore off, you start to realize like, okay, this isn't the complete end of the world. Nothing's going in here. Delta's getting 72. And that's what insurance is for. So it's fine. It's just, you know, it's just a bummer. And Blue Cash is getting 20. And Hilton is getting 44. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. I owe a little bit on each of these credit cards. I'm paying it off before they're due, but this is what happens when you don't get paid for a couple weeks. Okay, so those are, okay, let's move on to our next binder. Let's go here. Sinking funds. No, we need to start with this one, I think. Yeah, savings. Okay, so savings is getting 100. So savings has 3,000 in the bank. Actually, I'm going to get the calculator out for this one. So there's 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 560, 565. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35.65. I don't actually need a calculator. 35.65. But like I was saying, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to, you know, it's like, you think it's like a car, like the car's totaled, you know, you think your house is totaled. It's totaled, you know, but it was okay. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 55, 60, 65, 70. So 1670. Oh, I need a new emergency folder. But man, this video, when you see it just raining through your basement, and everything was soaked, everything, our sofa, the rug. My dad came down and he goes, I can't figure out, before we saw the hole in the wall, he's like, I can't figure out where all this water's coming from or why everything is soaked. He said it was like the sprinklers went off, but there aren't sprinklers. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 450. I have to do a deposit. And then he found the hole in the wall where it burst through behind the bathroom. Okay, Botox is getting 40. So 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 67, 68, 468. Travel's getting 30. So travel has 500 in the bank. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So that's 815. Other than that, things are great. Other than Luke being sick with the fever for 4 days, the apartment exploding, fires, it's fine. Everything's fine. Carmine, it's just getting 25. I will say 1,000. With everything that is happening with the fires and all the people we know that lost their house, the pipe exploding was initially like a shock, but in the grand scheme of things, okay, $1,000, 1, 50, 2, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 1390. In the grand scheme of things, it's fine. It's all fine. We're safe. We have our house. It's just, yeah. $10 for Christmas. 20, 30, 45. Christmas decor is getting 10. That has 25. I went to go see our friends who lost their home on Sunday. Annual fees is getting 40. And my one friend, she's upset, and she's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 55. She just keeps remembering all these things. And I was saying, like, in a year from now, like when another holiday rolls around, she'll remember something else. Like, it's just that, you just think of all the things you've accumulated in your life and the stuff that you hang on to because it means something, and then it's just gone. 150, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50. And her husband, he and I were talking, and he was saying that at first he was upset, like my albums, my photos. Oh my gosh, did I not do Future Luke? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I will, did I not do Future Luke? I'll get you next time. He said after, the initial shock wore off, after days of just dealing with all of it, extra mortgage is getting 40. He was kind of at a point where he said, I actually feel kind of free. All of these boxes that we lug around from place to place with all of our stuff in it from like high school and stuff we just feel like we should hang on to, that you just it never leaves the box your entire life. And you just, it only sees the light of day when you move because you're like, what's in this box? What's in this tub? Then you close it back up and you put it somewhere and it never sees the light of day and you just keep schlepping it around. He's like, I'm basically free of all that. Like, I know. And he said he felt, like just free. He felt free from it all, like the burden of his stuff, which I thought was, you know, pretty good that he'd gotten there. Where am I? Extra mortgage payment. Okay, so it's 500 in the bank, 50. I'm going to do it this way. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. I knew I was going to do that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 740. And that's it for that one. Okay. Costco's getting 40. Stuffing supplies, so that's 40. Stuffing supplies is getting 40. 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Hair and self-care is getting 20. 50, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310, 320. Holidays and birthdays is going to get 50. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Let me just check that. Oh, it was 30. Wait, what? Did I up it to 50? Oh no, I think I was gonna give it 50, but then I mathed it wrong. And now it's getting 30. So 30. When I went to do my cash planning, I messed it up per usual. Health co-pays is getting 25. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $20, $25, $30. Clothes is getting 40. iPhone's getting 20. 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 235. I feel like my bank kind of hates me now. They don't hate me, but I'm not, I used to be so afraid to ask for like new bills. And I got them one time. Household's getting 30, 20, 40, 60, 70. And it was like a dream having these brand new bills. And they keep telling me they don't have new bills and they can't order new bills since COVID and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay. And 20, 40, 50, 65 for have fun. But so I always just kind of ask now, especially if there's no one in line behind me. And they're always just like, no, you can go through it. They're just rude about it, which kind of bums me out. They're like, you know, you can go through your bills and anything you don't want, we can swap out. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not what I'm asking for. Okay. We all know what I'm asking for. I'm asking for the uncirculated bills. Like, come on. And they were just saying that they only, all the bills they get now are just whatever comes from the ATM. I'm like, ew. All right. And I got bills today that smelled like perfume. I've gotten bills that smell like cigarette smoke. It's like gross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is my 52-week challenge. I might do this more than 1 week at a time because I just don't know that my ADD can handle the slow growth of this. Is that going to dry? Hopefully. Okay, 1 month ahead is getting 128, 125, 6, 7, 8. So 1 month ahead is 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 384. And it's one more icon. My goal for these is to stay inside the lines. Okay. Okay, my fill in the dots. Okay, so fill in the dots gets, I have my markers all ready. Oops. Okay, so we have a 3, which is this periwinkle blue. Oh, it's going to be hard to stay inside the lines. Oh, man. A 4, which is this color, I believe. Oh, man. If this starts to look ugly, I may reprint it because I'm that weird. A 5 is this color. And then a 4 and a 5. And another 5. And as this fills up, it's just supposed to get prettier and prettier unless I really screw it up. Look, this does not look good. I may reprint this. We'll see. Okay, did we put the money in? 21. So fill in the dots has 25, 26. Savopoly, getting $14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh no, okay, I set it aside. Okay, so I think this is where I need to make a decision. Right? Well, I'm going to finish doing these challenges. Power Up is getting 21. And I just have this 50 left because I was supposed to put 60 in my 100 envelope. So what do I do here? Okay, first thing I'm going to do is make a change for that. Bear with me for 1 second. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to make change for this. Somebody in here always has change for a 50. Okay. 20, 40, 50. Count you later. Okay, so Savopoly is getting 20. Oh, shoot. Biscuits and gravy. I need a change for the 10. Okay, this is a disaster. Oh, sweet Lord. Sorry about the mess on my table right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, now Power Up is getting 21. So Power Up has 46. And then we supposed to have we did our 52 week. I'll count that later. Okay, so what do we have left here? Let's do our star notes. I'm going to run out of ones. 1. Okay, so there's our star notes. I have to fix this too. Okay, so we did that, and so then what do we have left here? 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So we still have the $6. The $60 to go into our 100 envelope. Again, I messed this up somehow. You guys, I have no business having a YouTube channel that deals with budgeting when I cannot add. Okay, we're going to close this. We're going to go back into my credit card binder here. And we're going to, who's got the least? Who's got a 50? Nice, good looking 50. Okay, so there's 20, 30, 40, 50. No. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I don't know where I went wrong. I was just being a chatty old Kathy. So we're going to do the 60 we said we were going to do in our 100 envelope. I feel like there's one I'm forgetting. I decided I wasn't going to do the alphabet challenge because that was going to help me out with my $51. But I still messed up somewhere. Okay. Okay, $60. So now I have $1, $2, $3, $4. And you know where this is going to go? Oops. I did it again. I messed up my math. All right. There we go. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. If you watched to the end of this video, if you made it to the end, you've come this far, you might as well like and subscribe. Even if you didn't, it'd be great if you did. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you, everybody. Bye.